Hi everyone, welcome to the course. I like to give weekly lessons or chats to help you with what we're going to be accomplishing each week. And I think you'll find them very helpful in terms of what you should expect. The first thing I want you to do is come over here and hold on here. I have to move this screen for you. Is come over here and we'll review things. You have the course dashboard, which will just contain announcements. The syllabus right here, which you really need to print out and save the due dates. Here's where all of the materials for each week is going to be in the course information tab. Here's the discussion tab where you'll be completing your discussion work. Here's the quizzes tab, so when we have quizzes, your quizzes are located there. So let's go through the discussions first. So I clicked on the discussion, and you notice right here we have the introduction and you have the discussion board number 1. For the introduction, all you do is just click on it and it takes you right to the discussion. You'll notice you have total post right here. You have unread post and total participants. So right now I'm the only person in here at this point. You have one total post and there's nothing for you that is new for you to read. There's a couple ways that you can enter this. You can either enter it by clicking on the name, or you can enter it by clicking on the unread post. But if you click on the unread post, you're only going to be looking at people or posts that you've not read before. So if you're looking for your post, you'd want to click on here, the name. Now, for this week, you have a discussion board. And all work goes till Saturday night. So each week goes from Sunday till Saturday night. So for the initial post in the discussion board, here are the requirements. It needs to be 3 to 4 paragraphs. You need to have an APA formatted in-text citation and reference. You need to have 2 peer responses, which can be to any of the questions that I post or to any of your peers, but they need to be at least 1 paragraph in length. And your initial post is going to be due by Thursday. So that's going to be a total of 3 posts. Your initial post is due by Thursday, which allows more time for students to respond. That's why we do the initial post by Thursday. And the remaining posts by Saturday. If you want to, you can do all your posts on one day. That doesn't bother me. But make sure to have the initial post up by Thursday at 11:55 p.m. So now let's click on the word discussion board number 1. Here's the question. So you're only able to reply to my question. That's all you're able to do is just press reply. So the question is going to ask, what's your opportunity cost of taking this course at UNM? Now, when you look at your opportunity costs, you're focusing on what you have to give up to get. And then when you look at that, apply it to yourself in decisions that you have to make. Another thing we're going to be looking at is the concept of scarcity. Scarcity is important because it evaluates how our resources are being determined. All of our resources are scarce, but some are not as scarce as others. So that's important to note. And then you want to relate the concept of scarcities to decisions that you've had to make. And how does scarcity influence the decisions you make? So that's the discussion board for this week. Now, let's go back over here, and I'm going to click on the syllabus tab, and I'm going to bring up the syllabus. So now, when I bring up the syllabus, I have a couple key things for you. The first thing I have here is my email address. There's my email address for UNM, and you can also send me an address at that Palm Beach State address as well. I'll respond very quick, probably within 4 hours if you send me an email to that response. Just let me know what class it's for. Here's the book for the course. A recommendation I have for the book is you can buy the book online on Amazon. You can buy the 3rd edition or 2nd edition, and you don't have to pay all but probably $1 or so. I just looked. So if you want to save money, that would be another option for you. Let me show you some other things that are important in the syllabus. In the course, no late works accepted in the course. So in this section right here, So no late work's accepted, so make sure to plan ahead and always complete your work ahead of time. That's very important. A lot of people wait to the last minute and they struggle because when they wait to the last minute, they're not able to complete all of their assignments on time. And no late work's accepted for all students, so make sure to focus on that. Here's the grading in the course. We're going to have 4 discussion boards worth 100 points each, so that's 40% of your grade. 10 quizzes worth 50 points each, that's 50% of your grade. And the finals worth 10% of your grade. And then we have the breakdown of your grade right here, okay, with points and percentages. Here is the information on the discussion board expectations if you want to have more information on that. I have a lot of information on the discussion board in your point breakdown. I have rubrics as well. With the quizzes are going to be 20 multiple choice questions, and you have 60 minutes to complete them. And the final is going to be 50 multiple choice questions. So every week or every time we have a quiz that week, that's what you should expect. And the quizzes will only cover what we covered in that particular week. The next key thing in the course is the course schedule. It will list what we're going to do each week and the dates. So for this week, you have to read chapter 1, and we have discussion board number 1. That's all we do this week in module 1. Here are the table of contents, which gives you all the chapters in the book. Now let's click on course information here. When you click on course information, it's going to take you to the module. So this is module 1. I try to break it down so it tells you what we're doing that week. Here's the overview, here's the PowerPoint, and here are some very helpful websites for you. Then I'm also going to be posting this the instructor guidance video right here as well. So I look forward to working with everyone in the course. Let's get started with starting off very strong with having a good discussion board. If you need help with anything, please let me know, as I'd be more than willing to review any of your work, as I can easily pre-grade your work if you send it through email. I look forward to your effort.